getting ready to demonstrate the Body Compass 2.0 for the first time today. Gather around and see it. It is the newest in smartwear technology. Okay, so to get started, what exactly is the Body Compass 2.0? Well, it is a smartwear solution for managing your personal fitness. And it is a research project collaboration between Samsung Electronics and the Human Fit. And we've actually got some of the developers on hand who are going to demonstrate exactly how it works. But before we delve into that, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the technology and how it's different from other smartwear garments that you may have seen before. So the Body Compass 2.0 has 6 different types of sensors embedded directly into the fabric. And that is the highest amount of sensors that has ever been embedded into a garment before. So let's talk through a little bit about what each sensor does. The first sensor is an ECG sensor, and it's located over the chest. And that's going to measure your heart rate and your respiration. And something that I think is really interesting is that each person has their own unique ECG symbol. And so the garment is actually able to recognize you as an individual each time you put it on. The next sensor is here, and it's an abdominal fat sensor. So it's able to actually tell you your abdominal fat percentage, and we're going to show you how that works. And that feature is unique only to the Body Compass 2.0. You won't see that in any other smart garment. The other feature that's completely unique to the Body Compass 2.0 are the sensors that we've built into the waistband. So that's going to get a measurement of your waist each and every time you put the garment on and store it in an application. We also have EMG sensors built in over the thighs that are going to recognize muscle movement. And there is accelerometers in both the top and the bottom that recognize motion. And so all of this data is then sent to an app on your smartphone using Bluetooth Low Energy. And I'm going to kind of show you the different capabilities that it can do. So I have Mr. Lee over here, who is one of the brilliant minds behind this technology, and he's going to demonstrate it for us. You can see here his smartphone is mirrored to the screen, so you can see exactly what the application is doing. So to activate the device, he's going to tap his chest 2 times to activate those sensors. He's then going to place his hands over his stomach to press those abdominal fat sensors to his abs so it can get an accurate reading. And in addition to hooking the Body Compass 2.0 to your smartphone, you can also hook it up to a smart scale and a smartwatch to get even more accurate readings of your weight, your BMI, and your stress. And using that data, you can actually develop really personalized fitness goals. So stepping on the scale to get his weight, we're going to skip the smartwatch today. And we'll go over to the next screen where it stores all of his readings. So we've got his waist measurement, his abdominal fat percentage, his weight, as well as his stress level. So very brave to showcase all of that to you guys. You wouldn't see me doing that. Okay, so I'm feeling a little bad that you're so stressed out. So I'm gonna act as personal trainer and put you through a little bit of a workout, because everybody knows that exercise is one way to lower stress, a way to lower your waist measurement, your abdominal fat percentage. So you can see here on the bottom, there's a variety of different exercises represented. And the Body Compass 2.0 with all of these different types of sensors is going to be able to recognize each different type of movement. So let's begin with some squats, shall we? Excellent form, Mr. Lee. I have to compliment you on that. Those sensors are not going to count the squats if you don't do it right. So he's got good form. So you can see here our sensors moved over to squat. And up in the circle on the left, it's keeping count of how many squats he's done. And on the right is his personalized fitness goal for the day, which is pretty cool. All right, so let's transition into a run. Perfect, excellent form. So you can see it's transitioned over to running, and it's keeping tabulations on how long he's been running for, which is pretty cool. And it's smart too. It can also tell the difference between walking. So let's transition into a walk. Perfect, got a little march going on, so it can see that he is walking. It can tell the difference between walking and running, which is pretty amazing since the movement is so similar. Okay, so now I'm going to give you a rest. I'm sure your heart rate's up a little bit. We'll call this interval training. So it can also tell when he is resting. And then when he scrolls over to the final screen, you can see the tabulation for the day of how much he's exercised. We've got his calories up there at the top, and then the pie graphs show how much of each exercise that he's done. So it's pretty cool. The Body Compass 2.0 has a lot of very unique capabilities that have never been seen before in a smart garment. And that's not the only smart garment that we have inside our booth. We have a smart suit. We have a smart swing shirt for golf. We have a wellness belt called the Welt. And we also have a clutch purse that is powered, that has solar panels on the outside, and you can actually use those solar panels to charge a device. So we're calling all of these Fashionology, which is a mix of really cool fashion and really cool technology. So we invite you to come inside our booth. We can demo and show and tell you a little bit about each device. So come on in, we'd be happy to talk to you about it. Thank you. Excellent job, Mr.